just wanted to give you some feedback on the earpieces here. First, this is working great. Definitely by removing the connector, that was a good call out. Unfortunately, I did have to modify the helmet. So this is a normal cheek pad. And what I needed to do is I needed to modify it to look like this. So this is just the upside down version, basically. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there we go. So you can see what I had to do. Basically, without removing this and this, when it pressed on the earpiece as it was in my ear as I was moving down. In addition to that, so that's that. In addition to that, I had to take out this plastic that they had around here. And I just basically got that out there too. I was able to save the third magnet, so if I ever wanted to use this here, the third magnet still operates. So big question is, why did I have to do all this? Well, bottom line is, it pressed in on my ear and hurt severely. I could get the helmet on, and if I didn't move, then I was fine. But as soon as you get into a crouched position, as soon as you got some speed going, as soon as you leaned off the bike to the right or the left, it would start hitting these components in here and just really hurting my ear. So I took a test drive on Friday with this, and it seems to have worked good. So I think we're in the clear. However, what I've noticed with this, and especially my right one, is I need to actually lubricate, like put lotion inside my ear a little bit, so it really creates a nice bond. Because when you go from, let's say, a semi-vertical position on the bike to a crouched position, or you're hanging off on either side, just a little. I'm not like racing or anything, but just a little bit, where you're hanging off. But especially in the crouched position, the earpiece actually sort of moves a little bit. And if I don't have something inside my ear to create a seal, it actually doesn't seal, and I can hear the engine as if there is no ear protection in it, even though it was sitting in my ear. So one could assume or say, well, maybe when I get my ear done with the rubber foam, maybe I should have been in the crouched position. Well, the problem with that is I ride like this, and I ride like that. So that doesn't work. I need to be able to do this in all the different positions. So the solution was, bottom line, was to do what I did in here. And then I put in some coconut oil lotion in my ear before I start riding. Now, that's a lot of commotion, right? But I do have a question, is do you recommend any sort of product that I could put into my ear to create a better seal before riding? I'm not looking for glue, and I'm not sure if I want to continue to use the coconut lotion, but I thought I'd at least ask and find out if there's something that you would recommend. So I don't know how this is. Oh, one other thing I forgot is that this is a hard resin. And again, if you're just in one position like a drummer or a guitarist or whatever, and you're in that position, I think it's fine. But when you're going from up to medium to crouched, it needs to, in my opinion, it needs to have the ability to flex a little bit. So I love the hard resin, but at the same time, I wish this was more of a flex type of rubber with the sound device built in with a similar setup. So I'd love to talk to you about that. I would be more than happy to be your guinea pig if you have some other sort of product that you could use to flex, to allow it to flex. Not a lot, just a little bit. And I think the reason that that's good for a couple of reasons. One, the ears are all different, and then maybe you wouldn't have to make slight modifications to the hard resin to get the perfect fit, potentially. And of course, when I go from up to semi-sport to full crouched position, it would flex along with that and create a better seal. So yeah, let me know if you'd like me to be the guinea pig. What I'm trying to do with you guys is to give you as much information as possible to make a better product. I think modifying this helmet was unavoidable. The only way to have done that is to make this absolutely flat. And what I mean is that when you put it in your ear and you press down on the ear itself, it would have to be totally flat, and it's not. But everything that you've done to modify that has actually worked out pretty well. Without it being totally flat, there's just no way you can get a tight race helmet like this on. And granted, you could say, well, why am I buying a race helmet for the streets? It's light, it works. It's actually a beautiful helmet, and lots of people wear these, especially with the removable cheek pads for safety and other reasons. But I just can't imagine someone that's wearing a helmet like this that wouldn't have to do what I did in here in order to allow this piece to work. So I don't think a flexible type of resin would help with this, maybe a little bit, but it would definitely help from a sealing standpoint and remaining sealed. We were at Road America this week, and we were talking to a gentleman that's done a lot of racing and motorbiking. And he works for this company, and he says he's tried these and he's tried these and he's tried these, and it just hasn't quite worked as well as he had hoped. He's going back to basically more of a powerful speaker, and then the regular type of ear protection that most people wear. I really want to make this work, and I think it's working now. I just need two things. And one, can you recommend some sort of lubricant or whatever to put in my ear to create a better seal? And if you do come up with a flexible resin, I would love to be your guinea pig and try a little bit of it out and see if I can get you some good feedback. Thank you. Bye.